Welcome to InSight. I'm Wendy Brokaw. Our focus today is on how to prepare today's students for the workforce they will enter after graduation. But what will those jobs be, and how do you train for them, especially since many are well-paying but demand highly skilled and trained workers? And can these students get hands-on, real-world training from the businesses seeking these skills? Yes. At CTEC, the Career Technical Education Center, an innovative public-private partnership with the Salem-Keizer School District. Here to talk with us about CTEC from the school and business perspective is CTEC's business liaison, Valerie Fry-Ramirez, and Erin Hirata, public engagement specialist with the Salem-Keizer School District. I'm so glad you could join us today on InSight. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having us.
All right, we have business and we have schools working together in a really unique model. Tell us about it, Valerie.
Yeah, so I work for the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce, and I have a special contract with the Salem-Keizer School District where I'm on site full-time at the Career Technical Education Center on Portland Road in Salem. And so how that partnership came to be is because of Larry Tokarski. So he owns Mountain West Investments, and he went to North Salem High School, their cabinetry making class, and he saw them making high wages and having a skill set where they could go straight to work and be debt-free. And so he created a center where they could come and take classes for career technical education. And we did a slow build out of 2 programs per year. So this is the 5th year, there's 10 programs, and we have industry at the table all the time because our teachers, the lead instructors, are hired directly from industry. And we have industry advisory committees for each of the 10 programs where industry comes in, they do hands-on demonstrations showing the students a day in the life of different careers that they could go down. And then we take them out to job sites, to places of employment, and to different college campuses. So they can really see entry-level jobs, technical jobs, and professional careers.
Now, Erin, this is a little different from what most schools offer, which is Career Technical Education, or CTE. What's the difference here? This is CTEC, CTE?
I think we have somewhere around 52 maybe CTE programs throughout Salem-Keizer Public Schools. So all of our high schools have some kind of a CTE program, Career Technical Education, or vocational kind of training is another word that we can describe it with. CTEC houses, it's kind of like a hub, it houses 10 programs now that students can apply to attend from any of our high schools.
This is such a innovative approach. I took a look at it, and I think this is a public-private partnership with the schools, and it's working. It's got a pretty good success rate, doesn't it?
It does, yes. We have a high graduation rate because students get hands-on application to what they're learning, and they get to take it right to what they're interested in. You know, applying everything directly makes it easier for them to understand why they're learning it, why it's important, and how to have a, application of those things.
Is this a rather difficult task for the schools to develop the curriculum for? Because industry itself, all of these jobs, these high-tech jobs, are kind of fluid. What may be relevant today may not be tomorrow. So what do you do to approach curriculum?
I work in the communications office for Salem-Keizer Public Schools, but I also serve on the industry advisory committee for one of the programs at CTEC, the video game design and animation, I believe it's called, where we meet quarterly to speak with the teachers, leadership at CTEC, to kind of give our perspective and insight. They'll tell us this is what our students have been learning. These are the kind of projects that they've been working on. These are opportunities that they're interested in. What do you think? What could we do to better prepare students for that could enter the workforce, or could potentially come work at your company? What would you look for, and how could they be successful?
And they're cooperating with that, I'll bet.
Yeah. We adapt based off of the insight and feedback we're getting from industry directly, and we're able to change the curriculum or the experiences the students are getting to have the skill sets they need to be successful.
Give us an example.
Yeah, so there's so many examples, but one of them, for example, for our video and game design animation program, we've had students who started going and doing internships for Soma Games this summer. And so they had 2 of our students come work for them, building characters for their series Redwall that they're doing. And so they offered both of our students full-time positions after they did the internship. One of them decided to go to college and the other one decided to stay on. And so it's an exciting opportunity for that student. And we were able to go out this summer and talk to them and ask them, how was your company prepared to bring on interns? What kind of things could we do better? How do we prepare them better? Are there ways that we could support you? And, what would make the experience better for both you and the students? And so it was a great opportunity for us to get feedback and insight and just be able to be adaptable and making it a better experience for everyone.
And I think another story that I heard from the same program is a student who worked on a short film called Subject 4 that the program developed. And since then she graduated, and I believe that now, or she has been working on some movie sets and stuff that's been picked up by Netflix and everything. So it kind of was an intro to a career path for her.
What I'm hearing from both of you is that the idea is to perhaps attract businesses to our community, knowing that they're going to have this highly trained, highly skilled workforce, at least on tap, and going into sustainable jobs right here.
Yes, that's our goal. We have 52 programs, Career Technical Education Programs, CTE, in the district. 10 of them are housed at CTEC, the other 42 are spread out throughout the school district. And so what that provides is not only students are able to go and do automotive at one of the resident high schools and learn the mechanics of a car, but then they're able to come to CTEC and get a complimentary program to that where they're able to do auto body paint and repair. And so they can do 2 different skill sets and have that many more skills and opportunities when they leave and go into the workforce.
What's the student reaction to this?
The students are excited. They have the opportunity to go straight into the workforce, a lot of times being debt-free and having multiple opportunities to make more higher wages than they would for entry-level careers. And so they're just excited, and we have so many businesses and companies coming into the school and doing hands-on demonstrations with them, and they're giving them direct feedback and insight. And it's also great for employers to get to see, hey, I gave someone a task and showed them how to do it and gave them an opportunity to showcase that skill set. And those students then get the opportunity to actually do it in front of them and get insight and feedback. But the employers also have an opportunity to see, did they complete the task? Did they communicate well with others? It's more like a working interview than, just an observation or just volunteering at the school. So really gives both the employer and students great opportunities. And
I think that students, once they've kind of getting used to the culture at CTEC, that they realize that gives them this competitive advantage for either entering the workforce or if they want to continue pursuing education or some kind of apprenticeship or something, that they have skills that can help them have a job that will help pay for their education and those opportunities. I've run into students a couple of times who could have graduated early but are continuing a full load at CTEC because they know how valuable it is, and they are just so eager to learn and to gain those skills.
Yeah.
Well, that's the model in action for CTEC. Thank you so much for being our guest today. And thank you for joining us today on InSight. I'm Wendy Brokaw. We'll see you next time.